What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode here at Travel Motions. Today we're here at King of the Hammer. So we've been here for about 3 or 4 days already, where we're going to bring you some coverage, what to expect, some of the good, some of the bad, some of the features. A lot of people make videos out here and a lot of it is Chocolate Thunder, some of the racing, and pretty much everything else that includes vehicles, but nobody really answers the question of what to expect, what should we bring, all those things. So we're going to cover those topics here before we bring you some madness from King of the Hammers and all the racing, Ultra 4s, trophy trucks, and all that goodness. So we're here at the entrance. So first things first, when you pull up, you will be coming off Highway 247, which is right there, and then you're going to turn into Boone. So you're going to make a left on Boone, come down 247. If you're coming from the other side, then you make a right into it. There is a lot of cops on deck this year, so make sure that A, you have all your paperwork, B, don't drink and drive, be safe out here, and be very wary of everybody in your surroundings, and then come in and enjoy the show. So we're gonna drive down and show you every little spot as we get in all the way to Hammertown. Then we'll drive out to Chocolate Thunder, show you some of that. Remember, 247 to Boone Road, drive in, and then we'll show you check-in, where you get your tickets, where the little bars are, and all that shenanigans. So stick around. All right, team, so the first thing that you're gonna notice when you're coming in is people coming in and out the whole way. So the lane is actually paved, so you could drive two-wheel drive cars here. We've seen Mercedes, we've seen Altimas, there's a Nissan right there. You can drive all the way into Hammertown. I don't recommend it if you are in a regular car, just because it does wear out your suspension and tires. Those cars aren't equipped for this kind of territory. But yeah, you do have a paved road, so if you do have only like a Corolla or something and you really want to man up and drive it in here to make it here, you can do that. Again, we just don't recommend it. And if you do see a line that's like this, because this whole area is BLM, you can kind of mob on the side of the road right here and on the other side. It's just, you know, as long as you have some suspension to get you through it and you don't destroy your trucks, because we've seen people mob through there and break stuff and lose some of their equipment in their trunk and whatnot because they're not equipped for it. But if you are caught behind this, you can drive on the sides. Just be careful. There's usually UTVs. There's a trophy truck testing. Sometimes they'll run through there really, really fast. We normally do mob through the side and get through it, you know, around the slower paced cars, and then get all the way to the tent. We'll show you what it looks like where you check in. All right, team, so we start making up to the main gate. You're gonna make a slight left, and then you'll see a bunch of signs that we're gonna pull up to shortly. And one says vendors, one says spectators, one says returning lane. So you just find the appropriate lane for yourself. Just, you know, watch traffic, and then that's where you go in. If you need to sign up still, you will have to go through all spectators. So return lane, media crew's there, and then you drive into the lanes, and then you'll have to check in and whatnot. If you already checked in, all you gotta do is come in the return lane. They check your wristband, and then you drive right in. They've been doing a pretty good job about checking that stuff and letting you in appropriately. So just, you know, there's never really a wait or anything to get in and out. If you do need to come, you know, come outside to go to the store, get gas and all that, you can come back in right away. So we're gonna show you the check-in tent. I'll get off and show you around on the inside where you sign in and all that shortly. All right, team, so as you get to the main entrance, you're gonna see the big King of the Hammers, Hammertown. Thanks for coming, thanks for visiting, all that. And then obviously on the opposite side, it says welcome. But I'll show you the tent to sign in. It's right there. We'll walk in and show you how to sign in, get your wristbands and all that. So if you prepaid, then all you have to do is pick them up. But if not, then you'll have to pay first, come inside, and then they give you all your paperwork. You sign a release form, and then you get your wristband, and then you drive right in. So you can also get your camping pass if you need one. If you're staying the night, you'll need one of those. I think the fees now are $100 if you want to go to Hammertown, and $25 for a camping pass. I'm not sure if they're sold out. I don't know if that's a thing yet. I can ask if you guys really want to know. Just comment below, let me know. But the actual wristband is $100. They were $50, I think, when it started. Then went up to $75, and now at the door they are $100. So I'll show you the tent now. So as you come in, the big white tent. This says heated and air conditioned, so it's pretty cool. Thanks, man. You come in here. You get into the lane depending on what you're doing. Vendors are on this side. Then your spectators all come in here, check in. They also sell like a bunch of tickets for other things. They give you a map, so you can pick up a map, pick up the forms, and then they do show you, you know, Race of the Kings, UTV, Heavy Man Challenge. It pretty much shows you everything that's gonna happen, how the race map looks, and then you can kind of compare them accordingly. But we'll go ahead and take one of each of these, and then we're gonna drive in and show you the rest of this. All right, team, so once you check in, you do get this wristband that's right here, this black one. These are like the drinking one, and this is a pit pass. But you get this wristband, you get this little tie down. They leave it loose, so make sure you don't tighten it up really, really tight if you plan on coming in and out. If you're just coming for the day, you're gonna end up cutting it off anyways. But it is nylon, and once you tighten this, it gets uncomfortable as fuck. So yeah, make sure you keep it loose, keep it nice, and then we're gonna drive in. All right, team, so first things first, once you walk in, once you get past the gate, you're gonna see traffic going in and out. So again, I'm gonna keep repeating this. Make sure you're aware of your surroundings, watch cars, because they are driving on the outside of the road, they're driving on the main road. And then you'll see a place like this. It's called the 40. So this part is brand new to Hammers this year, and what it is, it's a brewery. So they came out, set up a full boat like chill station. The bar's back there. They have fire pits, they have live music, so you're able to kind of like come in here, hang out. Once it opens, I think it opens around like 4 or 5 p.m. You come in here, bring your rig, everybody parks on the outside of it. It looks really cool. Have some beers that are actually not that expensive. I think a cup was like $5, something like that, for Pacifico or Modelo. They also have their selection of beers that they brew. But yeah, it's called the 40. It's right at the entrance. You make a left, come in here and have a good time. If you are already Chocolate Thunder, bring your friends. Don't drink and drive, be very responsible. But the 40's right here, and then right next to the 40, if you need to get fuel, raise fuel, all that, VP Power is right next to it. You're able to pay. I mean, it's going to be a little bit more expensive, but if you don't want to drive out of town, you can fill up there. I think they have 97 or 93 for our regular cars, and then they obviously have some of the higher ones for everybody else. But you go in there, fuel up, and then keep it moving. But people are leaving now because it is Sunday, but you'll see them come in and out all week next week. And then the wildest days will be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday next week. If you are coming out those days, just be ready for the dirt, be ready for waiting, be ready to mob and have a good time. We're gonna keep moving. I'll show you some of the other hot spots, and then we'll close out the video, and then we'll see you at King of the Hammers. All right, so there's a lot of people leaving the place right now. But yeah, all the campsites, if you did buy a camping pass, they're right here to the left, to the right. You can pretty much camp wherever you want. That $25 pass gets you in here. There is roads to get in here if you don't want to pay, but you didn't hear that from me. And it's just a little bit trickier. You have to know your way around it. But you'll see a lot of dope rigs, just like this one right here. Sheesh. And then you'll see a lot of the big brands out here. Rock Crawlers right there. You'll see a lot of setups like HB Tuner. There's also nicotine pouches. There's other companies out here. Anything that'll kind of help you stay alive throughout all these days of messy, bad air quality, they're out here. They're out here to help you. There's food, there's corn dogs, there's beer, there's good drinks, good eats, and most of the time it's good vibes. Sometimes things get a little scary, but as long as you're, again, paying attention to your surroundings and making sure you're having a good time, everything is all set. But yeah, there it is. Campsites are there. People are rolling in and out, mostly leaving today again because it is Sunday, but a lot of people will be coming in next week. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday will be the biggest zoo days, but racing goes on starting pretty much yesterday. They're gonna keep competing throughout the whole week, but campsites are there. You saw the entrance. We're gonna get all the way into Hammertown now, show you what Hammertown looks like, and then we'll talk about a little bit of what I think you should bring. So you know how I was saying, you have to be careful. There's guys like this guy right here. He's driving like 5 miles an hour, not paying attention to who's behind him, not caring that there's a big line behind us. He's just looking for his campsite, driving super slow, and he should probably pull over to the side and try to find them before actually slowing down traffic. Yeah, just keep your eyes open for things like that, because right now you can see visibly, but a lot of the times you can't see, so you'll have to drive around them like this guy did, and we're about to do that too. But yeah, just wanted to show you some examples of what to expect when you're out at King of the Hammers, because you do see regular cars out here that, again, probably shouldn't be out here. And yeah, we're gonna keep it moving, go to Hammertown, and then we'll close you guys out. Team, so I'm gonna tell you some of the essentials to bring, just because it's really windy outside. I'm gonna keep the camera inside the truck kind of and speak through them. First things first, get a face cover. There is a lot of companies out here that are giving you guys one of these for filling out one of their little email things. I know Bronco Nation's giving some of them out. I think I saw a couple other companies. I think Yokohama was giving one out, and then some of the other Progressive, I think, had some too. Bring a face cover because it does help you with the dirty air. We've been out here for a few days and I can feel it congested all over chest, all over our nose. So a face cover is really important. Next thing is bring some sunglasses because it does get really bright and dusty. If you're really delicate with your eyes, maybe some eye drops. Chapstick's a must because it is windy And then if you like to clean your face and all that, you know, bring some wipes and all that good stuff. They do have restrooms pretty much everywhere else, but again, they're porta potties, so don't think you're gonna get like the best. It just depends. King of the Hammers does usually clean them every night, so it does do a really good job of kind of not making it messy, but you know, you can always show up after somebody else and it might be a surprise. They do have a ton of them though, so you never really wait. And then obviously bring enough clothes to be warm because it is chilly out here regardless of the time of the day. I think there's a 3 or 4 hour break where it does get warm because the sun is out, but after the sun goes down it drops like 20 degrees and it is really, really cold. So those are the tips. Those are some of the items I would carry. Drinks, bring some money because they do have some cool gear out here that's only exclusive to King of the Hammers. Hopefully next year we'll have something dope that we can bring you guys, and then yeah, we'll keep it moving. But we're gonna go to the entrance now. Again, if you have any questions, comment below. I'll answer them throughout the week. I do plan on having service Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday also, and then I'll be back here Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So appreciate you guys sticking around. We're gonna keep moving. All right, team, so the first things first, when you pull up to the main entrance, you're gonna be going through this progressive entrance. There is King of the Hammer store right to the left. This thing is super huge and they sell a bunch of stuff there. They're probably out of a lot of stuff that they already carried, but they do have some cool swag. So if you do make it in time, buy some stuff there. This is the main entrance, and then everybody kind of just parks on the outside of this gate, and then you know, just find a spot, park in, be safe, lock it all up, and then once you walk in you make a left, and then there's restrooms, rugged radio, pretty much everybody else that's in there. We'll walk in, show you the restroom, show you that little part, and then again, if you guys want to come out and check out the rest, kind of leave that a secret so that way when you do come you are kind of like surprised at the whole situation. But it's really, really dope. We're gonna walk in, show you some of it, show you the restrooms, kind of give you a little sneak peek per se, and then we're gonna go drive around the rest of King of the Hammers and show you how crazy it is everywhere else. So we'll close out the video. Stick around. All right, so once you walk in, you're gonna see today is a really windy, really dusty day, and just kind of expect that from King of the Hammers because there is a lot of days like that. But you walk in, there is a lot of cool giveaways. Firestone's here giving away some stuff. Almost every company again is giving out face masks, and then you walk in and you start seeing everybody else walking around. There's food, there's pretty much every company that's in the motorsports for off-roading is here. Restrooms are right here to the left. Then you walk in and enjoy the rest of the show. You'll see vendors, you'll see some of the trucks from the companies that are actually racing. You'll be able to purchase some things at a discounted price. So it's really, really cool. Again, face mask, glasses, chapstick, water. Come and enjoy the show. We're gonna go drive around now, show you some of the madness outside, then we'll close out the video, and then we'll see you here next week, man. So stick around. All right, team, so we just came out of the gate and just to show you how it is everywhere else as you drive around, this is the lake bed right here, but it's filled with people camping, cars going in and out. Cool thing about King of the Hammers is you pretty much see every make and model and some wild cars out here, so it's really, really cool to get some ideas of what you really want to do. King of the Hammers is one of those things that people do get a little rowdy, so if you are kind of more of the mellow shopper and don't really want the madness, this might not be the one for you. But for you extreme sports guys that really just want to have a really, really good time, honestly, King of the Hammers is kind of the best spot for it. You just have to be safe. Traffic laws are not abided, but here nobody listens to a lot of the stuff, so you just got to be really careful. You know, I wouldn't recommend bringing your kids here unless you're gonna, you know, really have a camper set up, something correct for them, because a lot of the times, honestly, it's kind of miserable. As you can see, there's dust everywhere. Everybody right now that doesn't have a face cover, even with the face cover, you're still breathing in so much dirt, and it's honestly just gross. We're gonna drive up, show you what Chocolate Thunder looks like right now. There's a ton of people up there already. I can see it from here, and then we'll close out the video, man. Thank you for sticking around. Alright, so we just pulled up at Chocolate Thunder. It is really windy and dusty, so excuse that if you do hear a lot of wind noise. But people are coming down, some of the race trucks coming down this lane right here. They cut in here, go into the canyon. But this is what Chocolate Thunder looks like. As you come in, you'll see this huge mountain. Usually you'll see spectators all on the left. Big sound stage and viewership board right here. And then you can come in, the ambiance here is just crazy. Nothing like anywhere else, but you'll see some of the trucks that are coming down right now that are competing. It's really, really gnarly. They come down this mountain and they go up and around, knock out through the sand, and then get the rest of Chocolate Thunder done. Ooh, it's crazy. Here it comes. Let's go cut left. Nice. I don't know where he's going. He's going somewhere else. That's what it looks like. So this is what to expect. Bring a face cover, again, chapstick, glasses, eye drops, whatever you need. King of the Hammers is all back there at Hammertown, all the camping area. And then you'll see people coming in and out of here the whole time. If you do have some nice yellow lights or something that cuts through some dust, this is definitely a place to use them. Just make sure you shut them off before you get on the main road, because you will get pulled over for it this year. They've been kind of really cracking down on that, and well, rightfully so, right? But yeah, so we're gonna keep moving. I think back door's on the other side. Hammertown's already closed out, showing you pretty much what to expect. And then we'll close out the video, man. Thank you for sticking around, and we'll see you here again at Hammertown. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments below. I know I keep saying it, but if you really want to come out here and never have, and you have some comments, questions, hit me up. I'll answer them for you. Alrighty, team, so that's pretty much what Hammers is and what to expect. Again, just a quick recap. If you do come out here, make sure A, you already paid for your ticket, or you will be waiting in line, so pay ahead. Just come in, pick up, and sign the waiver, and that's it. Bring a face mask, chapstick, depending on how long you're gonna be out here. You know, bring proper food. Make sure you're fueled up, because there is, again, gas here, but it's a lot more expensive. And then if you do run out, you have to drive out pretty far, and it's kind of annoying, honestly. So if you do come out for a few days and you know you're gonna be driving around, bring some extra fuel. That's really, really important. Bring clothes, anything you need for the chilly nights, because it does get really, really cold here. It's been dropping to about 30, sometimes under that. It really depends on the time of the night. During the day, it's not too bad. Like right now, I think it's about 70, 75 outside. Dirt is a thing. It's gonna be on you everywhere. It doesn't really matter what you're wearing, how you're trying to cover it. At the end of the day, you're gonna end up covered by dirt. So if you don't like that feeling of being dirty, King of the Hammers is not for you. If you are wanting to party, see a bunch of cool rigs, meet a lot of people, and pretty much see every single company in the industry, King of the Hammers is definitely the spot to come to. We've seen a lot of cool rigs, met a lot of cool people already, and week 2 is actually the bigger. If you guys do have any questions, make sure you comment below. You know, send me a message, send me an email, hit me up on Instagram. For the next 3 to 4 days, we will have service, which is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. This video will drop on Monday, so you're watching it now. I'll still be home for another couple days if you do have a question, and then we'll go from there, man. But King of the Hammers is here. It's upon us. We're gonna have a good time. We'll bring you some coverage of the craziness from Backdoor and Chocolate Thunder the next couple nights, and then we'll show you that on the next drop. But appreciate you guys sticking around. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Patreon, TikTok is live. And then yeah, get ready for King of the Hammers. And if you're free, come and check it out. Come say what's up, and we'll see you next time.